Steph Curry is the greatest shooter God has ever created.
Fear. You have a little fear, and not from like you're scared of a guy, but just not knowing what he's going to do. When a guy is coming up, and obviously he has an amazing handle, but when a guy can shoot from anywhere on the floor, when he shoots from going left and he shoots going right, and then when he gets the ball up, he's even more deadly with his cuts, with his screening, with his ability to come off screens. I mean, he's just impossible to guard. So when I watch this guy, I watch him shoot shots, Candace, that I'm like, no, that's not a good shot. And it's like, but for Steph, that is a perfect shot.
When he get out his car, you better guard him right from the moment he pulls up to the arena.
We've never seen that before.
Dele almost died guarding Steph Curry.
He's the fucking problem. Steph is most dangerous when he doesn't have the ball.
What do you think of when you watch Steph Curry?
I see a calmness about him. I see a calmness about him, and I think it's something that a lot of players don't understand. I think the fans, it's very hard for the fans to really understand what I'm saying, because most players don't get it. There's a serious calmness about him, which is extremely deadly. Right? Because he's not up, he's not down, he's not contemplating what just happened before or worrying about what's to come next. He's just there. And when a player has the skills and has trained himself to have the skills to be able to juke, shoot, dribble, left, right, etc., and then you mix that with this calmness and poise, then you have a serious problem with your hands.
Saying to myself, I think I've met the closest thing to Jesus Christ. Not to put that on him, right? But I've never seen an individual like he does it straight away from who he is in terms of who he is as a person. So you know what you get night in, night out, and I can see it. And so I'm thinking I'm about to go try to win the championship, and then we win a couple, and he comes out and he says, "Y'all better get this now because we're coming back." I think y'all need to start taking Steph more serious when he's talking, because y'all just so used to him being the baby face killer, this nice kid.
Right.
You know, his faith is very strong. His faith is strong. That means that faith is real.
Yeah.
So what he's saying, he really believing. And thus far, it's all come true.
You know, I like to watch the most is LeBron James. Really. But also Curry from Golden State. You've seen it. It's impossible. Somebody shoot like that. I have never seen anything like that in my life. It's unbelievable. You watch Curry.
No, he's
isn't that something special? I don't care where he is. He just comes and gets it and just flicks it up there. And nothing but net. You know, he doesn't know lucky bounces or nothing like that. It's amazing. I enjoy it. And the thing about it, he's a very unselfish player. You know, I'd say freak of nature. I've never seen that. I'll never think we'll ever see anybody shoot like that again.
There's not many guys all time in our league that's most dangerous without the ball. I'm telling them, listen, guys, I've been in more than enough wars with those guys. More than enough. I understand it, so I get it. I come from a different point of view, POV. But when Steph decides to cut inside the lane, don't relax. He's coming back up. But you have to have, that's reps and reps and reps and reps of actually guarding something that's uncomfortable. Guarding Steph is uncomfortable. And the problem with our guys in our league, they're not comfortable with being uncomfortable.
If you're not going to triple him, how are you supposed to defend Steph?
Yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell you that, bro. Like, this guy is most of the time it feels like he's just like throwing that thing up, like it goes in every time. Like, he's just so incredible, you know. Like, and I think one of the things that we always done is like, we gonna try to take the best player out. Like, that's sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But especially with a guy as incredible as Curry, that's what you have to do. You have to there's no. I can't just watch him just come off screens and shoot from like half court knowing that it's going in and still let him do it, you know what I mean? Like, and I know sometimes it's like, oh yeah, you think it's fall, but like, bro, this guy is like a layup, so it's like, you have to take away what he does best. And
he's an alien. I don't understand. I don't understand. I fouled him on a half court shot when we played him 3 weeks ago, and he still. I'm pretty sure he didn't even look at the rim, and he still almost made it. It hit the back of the rim. And they didn't call it foul. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Like, what do you take? Can I get some of it, please? Because you're insane, dude.
He's one of the greatest showmen, that I've ever seen.
like you love the spectacular, right? You love to do something that nobody else does. And it took me a while to learn that, like, you know, our first year together, like you were taking some of those threes and, you know, I had the voice of every coach I ever had saying, that's a terrible shot, that's a terrible shot, right? And then I realized, like, that's part of your superpowers, that you love to put on a show. But what I had to piece together was part of the show is it also wins. This is not like just doing crazy stuff for the help. This helps us win. You know how many, like he made a full court shot at the end of the Memphis series, our first year together, at the end of the third quarter in a brutal 6-game series. He makes an 80-foot shot that basically helps us win. So he, not only does he love to put on a display for the fans, but he knows he's gonna make some of these.
Do you think we'll ever see another Steph Curry, or that this is just a one-off?
I think this is truly a one-off, unless he can force his son to go for his record. He's the only one who's going to have the DNA to be able to even think about trying to capture this. It's amazing. I mean, you look at how this kid shoots the ball from behind the three-point line. He shoots it like it's a layup. There's no restriction. He's been a game changer. I mean, you look at his threes attempts compared to Ray Allen, and Ray Allen probably is getting 3 to 5 a game, whereas Steph is probably getting 10 to 15 a game. So I don't see any players in the league that can really change this landscape unless him and Clay get on separate teams.
Sensational, electrifying, or dropping. I mean, it's hard to put into words the greatness of this dude. But he put it on display and basically put the world on notice. There's levels to this. There are stars all over the place. There are even superstars that you can look, but there's still another level. But I literally said, we need to have the discussion as to whether or not this man is the greatest point guard who has ever lived, because when you're talking about impact and the fact that he can affect so many things because of his shooting ability, I've never seen anything like it. But I'm not surprised.
Steph is just a fantastic person. Oh my God, what a great guy. And again, he's different than everyone thinks. He's a better all-around player given credit, and I think it's that he gets credit for it. He's really good.
Right. The thing that makes him unique, he doesn't really play the game with finesse or force. You're around him, he's a normal-sized guy, but he is really a competitor. And the other thing is, he's a shot maker. You know, and when I call a shot maker, guys on the run, eat little floaters, lobs off the board. And to be around him has been a great thrill for me, to see a kid who's this good, this unassuming, this grounded, and you walk in the locker room with him, you don't know that this is a 2-time MVP, back-to-back years. You don't even know that.
I can't come up with more superlatives to express his greatness as a basketball player, as a professional, and as a champion. I can't. He's one of the closest things to perfection we have ever seen from any winner we have ever encountered in the history of sports.
I mean, he's a master at what he does. I've been saying that since he came into the league. Just a crafty player that can pretty much do anything off the ball, that can cut to the rim, shoot floaters, shoot threes, and then he can handle the basketball too and get down to a spot. So, I mean, I've been there. He put in a ton of work. He cares about the game, loves his teammates, plays with energy, so that's what you get, every night is a player like that, playing at MVP, Hall of Fame level, you gotta respect.
I'm wondering, not saying, I'm just wondering, because he's been consistently the best shooter his whole career. I'm wondering, is it time to start putting him as the best player of all time?
Best player? Oh, you put him over you?
In the conversation.
I'm asking you.
Yes.
You put him over. You yourself put Steph Curry over you.
Yeah, this is why he's my favorite player. 'Cause
I'm not saying favorite. He might be my favorite too. But I'm just asking you, think he's better than you?
I played 20 years, watched 20 years before that. I've never seen a guy like him, and he's doing it consistently, and he has championships.
You put him over Michael?
No, I'm not putting him anywhere. I'm saying,
okay,
you know, for all the chiller, is it time to just put him in the conversation?
I think he's a.
I'm asking the fans. Is it time to start putting him in the conversation as one of the best players ever? Steph Curry is messing the game up.
It's honestly hell.
And he showed him. He said, "No, I'm not soft, and I'm here to show you." Right. What he did in that final was special.
He's not a Chris Paul. He's not a Magic Johnson, like different type of point guard than those guys. I have him second all time behind Magic.
He's putting this in the little kids' heads. Like, this is okay to try. No, it's not okay to try. Only he can do this. Only he does this. Nobody else.
Because this guy got at least another 5 years at his peak. And he gonna set a record that ain't nobody ever gonna come to again.
I just think every shot's gonna go in.
He gonna work out as long as he has to accomplish whatever it is that he set out to accomplish that day.
Where are you gonna be in 10 years? What kind of player are you gonna be?
10 years, I want to be, known as a true professional, a guy that played the game the right way. Hopefully still in the league and still effective in the league, because there's not many people that last in double-digit years. So it starts now and building a foundation for later on down the road.